What's up, everybody? Ill Shot Podcast.
Welcome back.
I'm your host, Adam Angelilli. Let's go. Got my boy Angel with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back for another,
Back like we never left, right?
back to back recordings.
Hell yeah, man. Why not, man? Have fun with it. Hey, guys, I want to start this off with a little. Got some sad news, man. Opened up my Facebook page, and one of my buddies I grew up with, his brother passed away, and man, I've known this guy my whole life. You know, it sounds a little crazy, but it was one of the first guys that introduced me to smoking bud, and just showed me a lot of things growing up, man. As a young kid, man, and he died. He was young too. He was only shit. He had to be about what, 48, 49, I think,
Cheers, man. He's young.
dude.
Dang.
I don't even think he broke 50 yet, because he was like 3 years older than us, maybe 4 years older than us. So he was like, yeah, 48, 49, dude. And it's just sad, man. Your life, you could be here one day and just be gone the next, man. You know? It's crazy, bro. It's just sad, dude. I couldn't believe it. I reached out to his brother. I sent him a little message on Facebook. Like, man, I'm sorry to hear about your brother, dude. I had no idea. Still don't know what the cause of death was. Who knows? But anytime you're dealing with situations like that, it's sad, right, man? It's just like
Yeah,
it's like a
definitely.
it's like a
No,
rude awakening. Look,
life's short.
dude, that's why it's like so important to just get after what you want. Get after what you want to do. Go out there, have a great man, have ambition to just be great and just succeed and chase your goals, chase your dreams, man. Because next thing you know, you turn around, you're going to be 60, 70 years old, and you're like, holy shit. You know what I heard one time? And I forgot where I heard it at. I think it was on the Joe Rogan podcast where somebody said the cemetery is full of a bunch of people that never reach their full potential, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
isn't that crazy, man?
Switching things up. We're trying something new today. We got a live stream going on
One
TikTok.
one second, man. Anyway, R.I.P. Bob Morris, man. I love you, man. You were like a brother to me
Rest in peace. Rest in
You were
peace.
growing up. Rest in peace, man. I'll see you in the next life. Sorry about that, Lobo. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, man. You gotta pay your respects. But we're trying out what do you want to call it? Live streaming on TikTok to get some live reactions from people.
Yeah, we'll see. See what
Yeah,
happens. We'll
maybe a
just
little some questions going.
go live.
Um, talking about full potential, man. I had just seen a post saying there's a new study saying that if you work out, your body develops these certain genetics, and that gets transferred to your offspring, to your offspring.
Oh shit! So it's like the
I sent them. I sent it to all my
Really?
boys. I was like, hey, man, y'all gotta take yourselves to the gym.
Yeah.
So one of us has to spit out the next UFC champion.
Damn, that's crazy, dude. I had no idea. Really? That's awesome, man. So it's basically like, man, you turn yourself into the beast, and your kids are
Yeah,
going to
so
be the
like,
same way.
yeah, like they have like their potential basically increases.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what we were talking about a little bit the other day, right? It's like you lead by example, dude. It's
Yeah,
like, but they're just if you're doing that and then you have them, it's automatically instilled in them, right?
yeah,
Uh,
like it's
so
in their genetics now.
okay, that's cool, man.
That's when you see a father and son at the gym, and we just by looking at them, we'll be like, hey, bro, like keep coming, keep coming.
Yeah,
Look at your dad. Like, bro, you're gonna be bigger than him. Like,
yeah,
look,
yeah,
that's your genetics right there. Like,
yep,
your dad's fucking
yeah.
swole.
You're right, man.
So that only means you're gonna look like that or better.
Hmm.
And now that it's actually proven, bro,
Yeah,
sky's the
you
limit.
can't show me one person. You can't bring one person around that says the gym didn't change their life, dude. It's just you can't. And you got people in there that that we talk about that they're working out for years and years, and they look the same, dude. But whatever, man. At least they're there. At least they're trying to do something. personally, me, I was never like that. I don't want to just be stuck stagnant, you know. But that's a cool fact to know, man. I had no idea, dude. It's awesome. Yeah, we did a little small minor back workout. It's cause, dude, I just want to start shooting pods, man. You know, I just want to start doing a lot of work on this podcast, man, getting it out there, and you know, keep it going, keep things going strong. And as far as genetics go, man, some people are born with that genetic, man, where they're just like they do the bare minimum, bro, and they're swole as shit, dude. You ever see those people, man? He's like barely a little couple workouts here and there, eat whatever they want, and they're swole as shit, bro. You
Yeah,
know, it's like you
definitely.
see those people all the time, man. I've never been that guy, dude. I
There's
had
a
to,
bodybuilder who did that. I don't know his name, but there's a like his reels. At least in my algorithm, they're like always popping up, and it'll sound like a news basically. Like it'll sound like he's giving like a news broadcast, and he'll say like that this guy would never like do like four sets, 5 sets of anything. He'd just do like 2 sets until like failure, and that was his only workout. He'd be at the gym for like 30
yeah,
minutes to an hour.
yeah.
That was it.
He's probably pumping himself full of freaking steroids too. You
Yeah, yeah, that's
know?
that thing.
You know, I mean, and when you're in that type of competition, man, you know, and you're stepping on stage and you're making a living out of it, dude. You got the proper coaching. You got the proper doctor watching over your blood. You're doing blood work, you know. But you got nowadays, you know, you got these kids, you got these young guys, man, and they're just throwing all this trend in their body. They're just, and they really don't know what they're doing, dude. That's why you see that they die, bro. They're having heart attacks. You know, they're breaking out. Their body is just it's not used to it. Why? Because they're not getting the proper care, man, and the proper attention that's needed if you're putting dude, they're putting horse fucking pills and shit in their fucking blood,
Bro,
bro. Like, dude, they're walking around big as shit, but you know, they look so healthy, man, but they're really on the inside, bro. That's
yeah,
why,
it's killing them, man.
yeah, dude, steroids, dude.
There's a couple guys who are like my age, maybe 2, 3 years older. Man, they look like they could be my dad, bro. Like their
Yeah,
facial features are just gone.
I get that all the time too, man. Like motherfuckers will be like, "How old are you?" And I tell them my age. They're like, "What?" Like a person that's like 21 or 20. Damn, man. I hope I look like, dude. You better hope you do, man, because, bro.
Just keep coming, keep
And
showing up.
personally, me, dude, I feel like I look like shit. But that's that body. What's it called? Dysmorphia or whatever. You always,
Uh,
it ain't never good enough. You always feel like you look like shit, even though you may look good.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know. But I always told myself, Lobo, man, I've never, you know, and I see people walking around, you know, they've been. I don't want to be one of those guys, bro. I don't want to be out of shape and just lazy and just, you know, no drive. You know, just walk in every day, just do the bare minimum to get by. And dude, I've never been that guy, bro, and I don't want to be that guy. You know, because it's just depressing, bro.
yeah.
Sitting on the couch, just eating a bag of fucking Doritos, and dude, I don't want to be that guy, man. I don't want to be looking around, fucking 60 years old, and I'm like, no energy to do shit. Fuck that, bro. I'm gonna do.
There's a difference though, because today I was more like, dang, I didn't want to go to the gym, this and that, but
But
I
you
still
showed
showed
up.
up.
You
But
still
I still
showed
showed
up,
up.
you,
So
dude.
there's a difference, bro. If
That's
you're gonna do,
called
if you're
discipline.
unmotivated, bro, just do. Like I said in the first podcast, bro, if you're unmotivated, just do it unmotivated, man. Just get up, go out there, and do what you gotta do, man. You gotta take a little notepad with you, right? Do what your notepad says to do. Do your follow your notepad. But personally, me, never been the kind of notepad and pen kind of guy. I
Oh,
just go and push the
man.
limits and
Yeah, I was never a note. You see those guys in there all the time with a notepad and a pen. And you're like, okay, I mean, you got to keep track of your shit, whatever. But I've never been that guy, bro. Go in there, get it in, sweat, and that's it, man. But as far as you saying when you didn't want, dude, you think I want to go to the gym every goddamn day, bro?
It's work, bro.
I
It's
don't want to
work.
go, bro. But I go because
Yeah.
it's necessary, dude, and it's called discipline. Once you have discipline, just like they say, man, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but you do it like you love it, man. That's what discipline is, man. You know? So, I mean, that's what it is. It's discipline. You show up, you get the workout in, you know? Dude, I was on my couch laying, fucking just resting, bro, doing a load of laundry. Do you think I wanted to get up and go to the gym? That's when I called you, man. I was like, "Are we working out, bro?" And you're like, "Yeah, 6 o'clock." I was like, "Fuck, all right."
Yeah. I was
Low
like,
key, I was hoping you said no.
low key, I was like,
Yeah.
if he don't call, I ain't going.
Yeah. So, bro,
So
but we
yeah,
went, we did it. Hey, what, a little hour and a half, bro, and it was good. And that's what it's all about, guys, right? Even the days that you don't feel like it, because every day you're not going to feel 100%, man.
yeah, but
You
we
think
went
I
in
want to,
there,
dude? I'm already thinking about tomorrow. I got to go to work, bro. I'm like, fuck,
dang,
dude. I'm tired of that place, bro.
went in there, we worked, come here,
Dude.
and this eventually is gonna be work too. But right now, to us, it's like playing with our toys, man.
Yeah.
We got some new toys to play with. We got some people, you know.
Yeah. Saturday, we're going to have on a buddy of mine, man. He's been here. I've been a friend since a young age. We grew up together. Haven't talked to the guy. I mean, we've been friends on Facebook for a while. I haven't talked to the guy in like 30 years, man. Other than like a little couple things from Facebook here and there. But he reached out to me last night. Actually, wanted to come on, man, and talk about some things that's going on in his life. So we'll have him over this Saturday. So be ready to tune
Our
into that one.
first guest of the
For,
pod.
be our first guest. So looking forward to that. Honestly, man, I got to talk about the elephant in the room a little bit, man. We're so excited to have my guy on, man, the cop, dude, and it's like I don't know, man. He went ghost. He went ghost on us, bro. And hopefully, who knows what's going on with him, man. But we're gonna have him on. We're gonna get him on, man. I was hoping to do that pod tonight with him, man, because it would have been good. It's good.
Everybody got something going on,
But
man.
we'll see, man. He's a busy guy, man. He's got a lot of shit going on. So he'll reach out when he's ready, and we'll get it cracking, man. But until then, man, we're just gonna keep cracking this shit out, dude. We're gonna keep doing us,
Yep.
kicking the bobos.
I was talking to some buddies earlier today. We were talking about. He mentioned something about back in the day, the Mayans. They really got me. I was like, bro, I have to tell Adam. You know. So, he says back in the day, people who used to steal, or like, try to like not lowball you, but like, basically finesse you. Like, let's say we trade and it's not an even trade, and I ask you for a pound of chicken, and you say it's a pound, but your scale is off, and I think that your scale is off. The let's first say security would come and they weigh, and if it was wrong, and if they found out that you were stealing from the people, bro, they would slice off your hand.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. You know how many
You talking about like back in the day, the
with the
Mayans,
Mayans?
like or
Yeah,
in like the Aztec
yeah,
warrior type days.
yeah.
Oh, but that's not just there, dude. They did that. They do that, and I think they still do that in like some of those Muslim countries, dude, like
You
Turkey
know how
and
many problems that would avoid,
bro.
bro?
Yeah, dude. That's like a thing, bro. Like in those third world countries, bro. If you get caught stealing and shit, dude, they cut your hands off, bro.
That's
I don't know about so much nowadays, but just like you said back in the day, dude. Matt, now that you mentioned that, did you ever see that video, dude? These guys, right? It was a fishing tournament, and it's recent. It's like in the 2000s. They're fucking fishing tournaments, bro, like bass fishing and shit like that. And they kept winning, bro.
oh yeah,
They kept
I did
winning
see
by a
that.
landslide, bro. And they kept there, and everybody's like, dude, they were winning and winning, but they were winning by like fucking a lot of pounds because they go by pounds, bro.
Yeah,
And they began the judges and like the tournament sponsors and everybody was getting suspicious, bro. You could pull it up, bro. And they were they put 5-pound weights in their fishes, bro. and sewed them back up, dude. So when they weighed the fishes, no, just yeah, put fishing tournament scam or something, you know, weights and fish. But yeah, dude, and they got caught, bro, and they were just pulling the fish out. They were pulling the fish out, bro. I mean, they were pulling the weights out of the fish, dude, and they
The
ended up.
continuing scandal involving the Lake Erie trail tournament in 2022 was one of the most notorious cases. Two professional,
Yeah, there it is, stuffing.
Jacob and Chase, were caught stuffing fish with lead weights.
That's crazy, bro. Right? Look, $30,000
Yeah,
cash prize, bro, and they got it over
Bro,
$100,000.
they were sentenced to fucking 10 days in jail.
I mean, it's not that serious. I mean, it's serious, but I mean, it's not like a fucking federal crime or
Well, they were
something.
they were required to forfeit a boatload
Yeah,
valued of
and
100,000.
they
So
paid. They
to
had to
come up with
Yeah,
100,000.
bro.
They already had 30.
That was worth. They have to give that. They gave that shit back and plus fucking 70,000 more, dude. Yeah, but now that you mentioned it, dude, that's crazy that you brought that up about the Mayans, bro. Yeah, if you get caught stealing, bro. When we were in prison, when I was in prison, and a dude stealing, no carry, no probation, bro. If you get caught stealing, bro, that's a big thing, dude. If you get caught stealing, you're getting beat up, bro. You're getting hands put on you, bro.
There's two
Keep
things I don't
keep
like,
your
man.
hands to yourself, bro. Don't be a
Stealing
thief.
and lying, man. Like I feel like that's one of the traits I have. I'm too good at like paying attention. Like some of my friends know I call it my spidey senses. And I'll be like,
What's
bro,
Spider Man's name? Really, the
Peter Parker.
Get your Peter Parker ass up out of here, bro.
So I'll be like, bro, I'm like, I could tell this dude's lying, and sometimes
yeah.
they do it so often, I just call them out. I'm like, bro, and I do it in a way where,
But do you ever
like,
come across those people that
like,
are like
like,
habitual like they're just dude they're just liars, bro.
yeah,
They're what's the word?
those are the main ones that I just
They
check.
just lie their whole like dude. They just lie, and you're just like, dude.
We'll be in the lunchroom at work. Some guy will come up and be like, look, I was doing this last night, doing this last
Hey,
night.
bro, dude, you weren't
And
doing
I'll be
none
like,
of that. Knock it off, bro.
I'll be like, bro, no, I don't even hit him with like that, like aggressive. I just be like, bro, in front of everybody, I'll be like, bro, you know I'm just another worker here, right? Like, what you mean? I'm like, you don't gotta impress me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just a regular worker like you. Like,
Yeah.
man, don't get pressed, bro. Ain't nobody lying to you.
Yeah.
Like, if you just kind of know, bro, like, come on, man. Like, who are you trying to impress?
I know, bro.
But
what's the word I'm
it
looking
takes a
for,
lot.
Lobo?
It takes a lot for me to like, find like, be like, what is that, like passive aggressive with them? I guess.
It's because, dude, it's like there's some shit people.
I just don't
say-
respect
yeah,
lying,
It's just
bro. Like,
some shit people say.
from one man to another, like,
You get that in the gym too a lot, bro. They're like, oh, when I was your age. No, you didn't. you never did that, bro. When you were
Oh,
my
you-
age,
you seen
knock
the-
it off.
you seen the podcast? It's like an interview where they interview Fat Joe, and they're like, "How were you in high school, man? One time I robbed the whole gym. What?
Honestly,
Man, I was gangster, bro. I robbed the whole gym. They're like, for real? They're like, yeah. He's like, matter of fact, I took so much stuff for them. I had some of them help me carry the stuff out of the gym because I couldn't carry it by myself.
Lobo.
Bro, that was the biggest front I've ever heard.
But
Biggest
Lobo,
character he ever played.
I don't know, bro. They say Joe was that dude in the streets, bro. I ain't taking nothing from Fat Joe, bro. They say, but you haven't seen that video with Jim Jones, bro. They're like, dude, that before that dude became a rapper and all that, dude, he was really that guy in the streets, bro. Motherfuckers feared him, bro. I don't know about all that. That's New York shit, bro. I'm Chicago, bro. You know. But anyway, I don't know about robbing a whole gym and then having people.
That shit in high school or elementary school.
No problem. Help me take all this shit out because I can't carry it. That sounds a little far fetched.
And I was like,
yeah.
Can you help me carry it? Bro.
But dude, yeah, man, the Mayans, bro, cutting people's hands off for stealing. Yeah. Cut your hand off, man. You know, dude, I'm still pissed off about they stole my shit, bro, in the gym. I'm like salty, bro. I want to cut your fucking hands off, but if I catch you wearing my shit, man, I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna be good. I know how to hold myself. I know how to carry myself nowadays, but you know, we're gonna have a kind conversation, man. But dude, like, I don't know, man. Thieves and liars and, you know. just keep it real, keep it authentic, man. I mean, what do you gotta have? People are gonna hate you and people are gonna criticize you for no matter what you do.
It's all about respect,
It
man.
doesn't matter
Respect.
what you do, dude. You could be, dude. They're gonna criticize you, man. It doesn't matter. You know, you can't expect everybody to like you, man. And no,
Facts.
not everybody's gonna be on the same page as you, man. You know, but hey,
But if
it's
you
all
don't,
right.
but if you don't like somebody, don't go up to them one day and greet them, and then the next day go like this, and the next day like not talk to
Yeah,
them, and
just
the next day
ignore
go
them,
back
bro.
and
Yeah,
shake
that's
up with them. Like, bro,
oh, yeah,
just
that's that phony
just
kicking it.
don't
Don't be a
talk to me,
don't
bro.
phony kick it, bro. I hate
Real,
that. I hate that shit.
real talk,
Yeah,
bro.
you
And
see
I
me sometimes. You're like, we always say what's up to each other, and then one day you don't. You just walk right past me, like. Okay,
and then I walk up to you like like sometimes I test them too. I'd be like, well, I got here first. He ain't come to greet me, and he's over here acting like all nonchalant, acting like he don't see nobody. So I'm like, I'll wait a little 15 minutes if he don't come and greet me, and I'll catch him like glancing over, like. But I'll be good with it. So then I'll just be like, all right, like 20 minutes passed, or I just did like 3 sets. I'm gonna go see what's up now, and then I'll be like, hey, and I'll be like, oh, I didn't see you there. Where were you? Like, my boy, come on now. All
yeah,
right, this is the last
yeah.
time.
I walked past you like
This
twice.
is the last time, bro. I was
Yeah,
just checking up.
yeah.
Like, do I owe you some money or something, bro? Because I know damn well I don't know nobody no
I'm the
money.
same. I got the same mindset as you when it comes to that, man. It's like
It's just respect, man.
don't,
Mutual
but just don't be
respect.
like, dude. Like
Mannerism.
if I see somebody that like, dude, that I've kicked it with or I fucked with, I'll go across the gym and just to greet him. What up,
Even
bro?
just like the regulars,
Yeah,
bro. Like even just the regulars at the gym, I have never said a word to them, but they just kind of be like, and I'd be like,
yeah,
that's it. It's all
yeah. It's
mutual
common
respect.
courtesy,
Yeah,
man.
mutual respect,
You
common
know what I
courtesy.
mean? I don't know, man. How about that guy, dude? I don't know though, but that guy rubbed me different, dude. I wanted to fucking tell him. It was like we were all cool when he came. Oh, how many sets you got left? You know, I hate that. I hate a how many sets you got left ass motherfucker, bro. I'm sorry, dude. When you see that I'm gone off this motherfucker, you could have it, bro. You know, but you were all nice about it.
Yeah, it's
I
just
didn't like his vibe, bro. From when he walked up, I was like, dude, who the fuck is this guy, bro?
I mean,
Flabby ass, freaking, you're like, dude.
he also has like that language barrier. So I was like,
Language barrier, dude. We both speak Spanish, so that ain't no motherfucking
oh
excuse.
shit, it's
You
he
know.
don't know that,
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah,
But anyway, you were nice. You were like, "Oh, this is our last set."
yeah. I see that.
When we only did like 4 sets on, it, I was like, "Fuck it, whatever,"
Yeah,
because
so I
I'm
was
gonna ride
like,
with you regardless. But then when we went back to the other one and he was there, oh, somebody's using that, and then he was like, "I'm like, whatever, bro," and I like when we went to we do some bicep curls. He was literally purposely sitting there, bro, like just to be a dick, so we couldn't get it. I was
yeah.
like, dude, this guy's a clown, bro.
I did notice that later on,
You know what I
but
mean?
I don't know. I looked at it different. I was like, you wanted it, and then you kind of like pushed him away from it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show him like we different. I'm like, hey, bro, we got like 2 sets left.
It wasn't that I pushed him away from it, bro. I was
Not
using it.
well, not pushed him away, but like you turned him away. There you go.
Yeah.
You turned him away. You were like nah, bro. Like we're still working. Then I was like, you know what, bro? Like got 2 sets left. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
If
Take it.
yeah, you're bigger than me, bro. Cause fuck you, dude. You know, I
I
was
looked at
using it, bro,
differently. I was just saying.
to be the bigger person. I see what you're
Man,
saying, bro.
I was going for the same thing you were, but in a different
Yeah.
way. Like in a
Okay.
way where I was
Like yeah, like this
like,
shit ain't nothing to me,
like
bro.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
but
yeah.
dude, I was getting into a zone with them fucking pulls, bro.
Yeah, but I felt it later on. I was like observing, like and yeah, you were right.
Yeah,
It's the
bro. Cause I could read people right
This is the
away,
last
bro.
time.
I
No,
could.
but I give him a chance. Honestly, I'll
Yeah.
be like, I'll give you a
I
chance,
don't know,
bro.
man. I could
Maybe
read
it's just
his
like
whole face, his whole attitude when he came up, bro. I already knew. I was like, dude, this
there's some
guy's a
people are.
clown.
There's some people are when they meet you. They'll be
And
like,
then you're
oh
like,
man, you got this face, like you're not approachable or something.
yeah.
Like you're always mugging, but you're cool as fuck. And I'm like, I guess I don't see it, but I'm just locked in. But I was like, man, like whatever.
Yeah.
He comes here to work
Yeah,
too. Fuck it.
it was whatever, man.
Yeah.
I'm probably making more out of it than I should be. I'm just, dude. I'm wired differently, Lobo, man. I'm not from this funny world a lot of these guys are from, bro. You know what I mean? That's all it is, bro. I get, I don't know, man. That shit just threw me off, man. And I was like, it was fucking with me.
You
A
got any
little.
reactions? Anybody commenting? Anybody got questions in there?
There's
Anybody?
a few people watching, man. Not much, man. What up, everybody? TikTok live. Saludos. everybody that's watching.
Ask some questions. Ask some questions.
Yeah, shoot out a question, guys. Say hi. Say something. You know. But yeah, man.
Well, we're trying to test out this camera. We had like little bugs and stuff. We're still working with it, man. We're
Yeah, we're
freshly
still
new to
working
this,
with it.
but the camera was like falling asleep, I guess, or like it would like like fall asleep. It would like fall asleep, and the camera would go black.
That's
And
why
that's
you
why, like,
guys, yeah, that's why you'd
that's like
see only like a 15-minute video or a 20-minute video.
like
But
22,
right now
22
we're gonna have full
average.
video. Hopefully, we'll see. What's it been going already?
Yeah,
It's
we'll
been
have an outro this time or something, you know.
yeah, oh yeah, the outro for sure. Yeah, it's like
Usually
just
close
cuts
out, we'll
off,
call it
dude.
a
Like I
day.
hate that. You know. Well, dude, we're still working out the kinks, man. To be honest with you, I've been getting a lot of feedback from people. People like it, man.
Very well
You
appreciated.
know, I mean, people want to come on.
We're new to this, man. Anybody who wants to come on, anybody who wants to talk with us, anybody.
Yeah. We're
It doesn't
getting
matter what it is,
yeah.
man. We're here to talk. You need some. You want to react, comment in the videos, ask us a topic. We'll talk about it next time. If you don't want to come, we'll talk about it here
Yeah.
ourselves. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pick at our brains a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. That's why he's on live right now, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get some reactions, trying to get some topics, whatever it is. Whatever he's got, some advice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something to build off of.
Anything.
You want to zealous a
Well,
dove?
no-
You can zealous.
Yeah. Zealous the dove, man. Support it, you know. We're trying to get out there, man, you know. So we barely working out the little kinks, man. And, you know, at least we're doing something, man. It's fun. You know, it's fun, and we'll take it to where we need to take it. Thank you everybody that's been shooting me messages on Facebook especially. But I want you guys to go to my YouTube channel and check it out on the YouTube, guys, because that's where I really want it at. You know, I want to get that YouTube plaque. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Put that boom right there, man.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna find a way to like put like the little like ads and like the what do you want to call it, like pictures, emojis, whatever it is, like right here. Put
Yeah.
like YouTube, the TikTok, the Facebook.
Okay.
know?
Eventually, why can't we do it now?
Well, we gotta figure it out, bro. We got a lot to learn. You know,
Yeah,
everybody
man. So
listens.
what were you thinking about when
We'll have a countdown or something,
could-
and we'll go live like in 10 minutes, and then they'll count down, or like we'll have like a little song. Man, it's just as we go, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, my guy, we're gonna have
Sky's
that.
the
We're gonna
limit.
have the intro. I got my guy. My guy's gonna he's gonna do the intro. He's gonna do the rap. Nick, if you see this video, bro, let's go. Let's get it, bro. I need that. I tell him all the time. He's putting it together. He's got a nice beat background music, bro. And we're gonna have this intro. We're gonna get it. You know, things are gonna evolve. Things are gonna evolve, man. Right now we're having fun with it. You know, but at least we're doing something, man. What I mean, you know, just something that's been on my mind for a while. You know, and it's like we'll get into deeper topics, man. You know, we could talk about prison. We could talk about addiction. We could talk about being homeless, the shit that I went through. Dude, we could talk about a lot of that. We will here in the upcoming, you know,
everybody
upcoming
has a
weeks.
story. You know,
Yeah.
everybody has a come up. Everybody. So I'm saying, man, everybody has something to share, man. You want to come over here, share. Maybe somebody will get like a life lesson out of it. Somebody will get motivated. Somebody's gonna get up and go out and do something tomorrow just because they saw you were able to. You went through the same struggle and you were able to get up out of there. You know.
Yeah. Dude, it's a miracle, man. It's a miracle that I was able to do that. I'm in a position that I am now. I'm telling you, Lobo, man. Dude, literally went from living in an abandoned crack house, bro, on the west side of Chicago, bro, to where I'm at now. I swear to God, dude, I used to just we called them abandonminiums, bro. I lived in an abandonminium, bro. I didn't even have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, man. One time in my life, man. But dude, I got tired of it, and I was done. Man. I'll tell you what happened if you guys want to really hear a quick story, real quick.
Yeah,
My
man.
last
got
time I was in prison, man, this was like my 9th bit. I probably spent at least 20, 22 years, man, altogether in prison, man. And it's sad as fuck, man. But it's the sad truth. It changed me. I changed, and I'm in a better position I am now. So it's all good. I've learned. Anyway, my last bit, I had like about two or three more years left on my sentence, and one more. I was in a work camp called Pittsfield Work Camp in Pittsfield, Illinois. It's about a 5-6 hour drive from here. All the prisons, if you guys don't know, in Illinois are downstate. The only like the Cook County Jail, 26 in California, right here on 26th Street is just a county jail. It's like when you first fight your case, you catch your case, you go there, you fight your case. If you lose, if you get sentenced to prison, you get on a freaking Bluebird and you're president for a day. They stop traffic, bro. You're on that bus, that Bluebird, bro. That big bus, bro. And they block traffic on the highway. And there's like 6 buses. They leave 3 times during the week: Monday, Tuesday, Fridays. And they send you off to prison. And you go downstate. You go to NRC. You start in Stateville, NRC now. When I first went to prison, it was the old Joliet,
Yeah.
where they did Prison Break, the show Prison Break.
Yeah, I have.
I went through it. I went through there twice, bro. Dude, you could stand like this and put your arms from wall to wall, bro. The cell was so small, dude. And
You had to
like,
share with somebody too.
yeah, you got a celly, bro. It was like my first experience going through prison was through Joliet, and it was crazy, man. I got a K number, dude. That's an old number. The K's are from the '90s. I went to prison in '97, bro.
Man,
And
I wasn't even born yet.
yeah, that's why I was telling you the other day. I was like, dude, I was doing prison time, bro, and you weren't even born yet, bro.
I was back in the 1900s.
But yeah, damn, bro, you made me feel old. But yeah, you go to Stateville NRC now, and it's called a Northern Reception Classification Unit. And dude, they store you in there like cattle, bro. You don't come out. Dude, I was there one time, fuck 90 days, bro. You don't come out the cell, bro. If you're lucky, you come out once a week to take a shower. But bro, some of the worst time I ever done in my life was NRC Stateville, bro. And whoever's been to prison in Illinois, you guys can attest to this because, dude, it sucks so bad, bro. And why I kept putting myself through that shit year after year after time again, I have no idea, dude. It was just probably just the addiction and freaking shit that I was going through, man. Trying to fill my body with that drug, man, and chasing it, kept getting locked up. But yeah, when they classify you, they send you to your joint where you're gonna do your time at, man, and they're all downstate. So anyway, to retract, I was in Pittsfield Work Camp. This was my last bit. Had like 3 years left on my sentence, and one day it's dorms. There was like five room dorms,
Yeah, yeah.
like 20 men in a dorm. And I woke up, bro, one morning and shit. My usual routine. And like get up, go wash my face, brush my teeth, and dude, I just felt different, right? Like there was something that came over me. What is it called? It's called an epiphany, right? I call it a miracle from God because I feel like God was really like in my body at the time, bro. And mind you, dude, up until then, I used to go to prison like it wasn't shit, bro. I used to go in and I used to live in prison. I used to visit the streets, right? That's how that's how much that's how much I
That's a
was
way
in
to look at
prison,
it.
bro. I used to go to prison so much the freaking guards and everybody be like, God damn, you're back again. You love you some jail. And it's like, dude, it was like part of my life. It was like, dude, it got so crazy out of control, bro. It was just, well, when you gonna go back to jail? My family didn't even talk to me. My mother passed away when I was in prison, dude. The
Damn.
last thing she knows of me is I was in prison locked up, dude, they gave me the opportunity to go see her while she was still alive or go to her funeral. So I'm handcuffed and shackled in the fucking hospital, Lobo, man. And my mom's on her deathbed, dude. She had cancer, fucking bad, bro. And she was all medicated out, but her eyes lit up. She saw me, bro. I was handcuffed like this. I just gave her a hug, and that was the last time I see my mother, dude. Like, so I lost a lot, just be fucking up my life, bro. But this specific day I'm talking about, I don't know, man. I went into the day room and I got stuck. I couldn't move, bro. I was stuck like this. And I looked that way. There's guys playing cards there. There's people watching TV there. People playing dominoes over there. People on the phone. the guard station there, and I like just was looking around, bro, and it just came over me like, yo, I'm never coming back to jail again, bro. I'm done.
You had an awakening.
Like an awakening, bro. A miracle from God, dude, is what I want to call it, because when you get that deep into the life I was in, bro, not many people make it out.
Yeah.
Addiction, fucking man, just being in the streets, not having shit, in and out of prison, dude. It's hard to make it out of that cycle, bro. It was an awakening, just like you said. I have no idea what came over me, bro. I felt like shivers, and I was just looking around. I'm like, yo, this shit is for the birds, bro. What the fuck am I doing with my life? And I was like, I think I was 31 at the time. Yeah, because I've been out about 15 years, 16 years. I haven't been back, bro. I'm so proud of myself, dude. I couldn't even scrounge up 6 months, bro, free. And here I am. I'm going on 16, 15 years, bro. Dude, I remember I couldn't even, dude. The people that see me in the streets, they would have been like, when you going back home? Talking about when am I going back to prison, bro? Because, dude, I was in and out, bro. I was just a fucking, dude, I was a piece of shit, bro. And until and it's sad you say that about yourself, but it's true, man. I wasn't doing shit productive. Dude, I was an asshole, bro. You know?
That's him self-analyzing, and that's what some people need to do. Just self-analyze sometimes. Like, see what you're doing, see what you could change, see what you need to level up.
Yeah.
I was just watching something about your arch enemy, and see what your arch enemy is doing.
Yeah.
And if how does he picture, or how does he look? He goes to the gym 6 days a week. He talks to all the beautiful women, and he works 2 jobs, and that's your arch enemy, something like that. And it was like, just be him, be better than him.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
because I was getting out of
Yeah.
the truck already.
Yeah. So
But
I don't know, Lobo. So I
self-analyzing something everybody needs to do.
but that day,
And
yeah,
there's a
man.
lot of people who are delusional, and sometimes they don't just stop and think is what I'm trying to say,
Yeah, for sure.
Just stop and think, see what you're doing wrong. Look at that guy in the mirror and see what can you change. Like,
It's good that you got that mindset, dude. It took me 31 years of my life to get that mindset, bro. I'm telling you, dude. And Lobo, that day, listen, bro, this story gets deep, bro. Can we keep going a little
yeah,
bit?
yeah, yeah, of course.
So fucking, I told myself, dude, I'm not coming back anymore, man. I'm gonna change my life. And dude, I had no family, I had no support, because everybody gave up on me, dude. And as they should, dude. What was I doing? I wasn't doing shit, dude. I was a drug addict, strung out on the streets, not doing nothing, living homeless on the west side of Chicago, dude. Like, seriously, bro. So, and I made that decision, and I had that awakening, as you say. I did the rest of my time. I got out. I had nowhere to go. They paroled me to Inglewood on 72nd and Racine to a halfway house, bro. I was the only white guy in the whole fucking area.
Oh,
You
man.
know?
Yeah.
Plus, I had all my gang tattoos still from when I used to gang bang, bro. Teardrops, fucking shit all over my body. So it was like, dude, they were on me right away. There ain't nothing but GDs and BDs over there, bro. I mean, they're mostly about their money, but I got fucked with at first. But once they found out I was living in the halfway house, they basically left me alone. The cops used to give me slack all the time. But the point is, I got out, and like the first week I was out, I went to a temp service, bro, Elite Staffing on 55th and Kedzie, I want to say,
Yeah, yeah.
something like in that area. And they're like, I was trying to get a job, bro, like just because I'm not going back to prison, bro. That was the only thing that was on my mindset. My mind was all this shit that I've been doing up until then. I'm just gonna flip it around, and I'm gonna turn it into something positive, right? Well, I'm done going to prison, bro. I knew that from the jump. When I had that awakening when I was in the day room, and dude, the guy at the temp service, he's like, "Hey, I got a job for you, man, but you need steel toe boots, bro." I didn't have shit. I didn't have no money, bro. I was fresh out. I was still in my dress outs, bro. The fucking gray sweater with gray pants from the penitentiary with Karate Joes. You know what Karate Joes are?
No.
Dude, they're those shoes with no laces. Those
Yeah.
little slip-ons they give you when you leave, bro. If you don't have no people to give you no clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that, and dude, I was walking around, dude. I had nothing, bro. Everything I had was like from Goodwill.
Yeah.
Like we went to Goodwill. The people that ran the halfway house, and people they gave us clothes, bro, hand me downs from people, and that's all I had. And I had no money to get these steel toe boots, bro. So he's like, "Hey, man, if you come back the next day with steel toe boots, I'll send you to work, man." So I'm all bummed out because I got no money. Right away on my mind, I'm thinking, go steal these boots from a store, bro. Because that's the criminal mind I had, bro. The criminal act. I'm like, damn, and I'm like, fuck that. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing nothing illegal because I wanted to stay out, bro. And I get back to the halfway house. I had a roommate. One of my roommates, he was a big black dude, man. He was like fucking 6'5", 350 probably. And dude, he's like, I was telling him what was going on, man. And he's like, bro, if you want, I got boots for you, man. But I know they're not your size. I wear an 8.5, bro. He had a size 14, bro. Steel toe
Jeez.
boot.
Did you put them on?
I put them on, bro. I went to that factory, bro,
Hell
and I
yeah.
went to work. And everybody that's still there now, like my boy Jeremy, shout out Jeremy, man. He saw me when I first started working there, dude. Everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. But you know what, Lobo, man? Dude, I was walking around with these big ass clob hoppers on, bro. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
he
boom.
was crazy. He was
But
crazy
but you
locked in,
know,
man.
but you know
He had
what,
his mind on
Lobo?
his goal, and
I had one fucking goal on my mind, and I knew
Yup.
I wasn't going back to prison, bro. I knew I wasn't going
and he's
back to
still locked
prison.
in.
And listen to me, bro. I'm still at that same job going on 16 years later, man. I'm a lead process tech in that job, man. So, dude, you laugh at me then, but look at me now.
Yup.
So that's a little story, a little backstory, guys, about how I got to where I'm at now, man. And true story, dude. I walked up in there, started as a packer, man, and I moved on to doing pallets. And my first check I got, man, I went and got me some boots that fit. It brings a tear to my eye, man, because it's like, dude, man, if you want it, go out there and get it, man. There's no excuses in the world, man. For me to go from being a hopeless dope fiend, now I'm a dopeless hope fiend, bro. You know what I mean? I got
Yeah.
so much hope in my life now, man. I surround myself with people that just want to do good and survive, like, and be great. Just the vibes, man. The whole vibe I have nowadays, dude. I got my own house, bro. I couldn't even buy a bag of chips, bro, at the gas station before, dude. And it's like, it's so true, man. The energy you put out, it comes back to you tenfold, man. I'm big on energy. I'm big on frequency. I'm big on speak it out into existence. Your thoughts become things, right? I'm big on that, Lobo, man. So yeah, dude, that's a little backstory, man, about how I got to where I'm at today, man. And now look at us. We're sitting in my house shooting podcasts, man. Yeah. Thank you for listening to that little story, man. But it is that it's true
It's
facts, bro. And I'm stomping around that warehouse. I promise you, bro. I felt like a clown, bro. People were looking at me like I was a kid. I'm like, yeah, I know. But you know what? You guys don't know what I've been through, man. You don't know where I've been or where I'm trying to go, man. And only the
tell
real
you
ones that
what.
are still there with me, man, know my struggle, man, know my story and support it, man. So, man, shout out Elite Temp Service. I'll never say nothing bad about you guys because you gave me a chance, you gave me an opportunity, and it changed my life. My job changed my life. Yeah, and people tell me all the time, you changed your life. That job didn't know. That job was the opportunity and it opened the door for me. You want to hear something, bro? When I was a packer and it was like my first couple months there, I was gauging the fucking operators, bro. I was like, these line operators ain't hot shit, bro. And that's no disrespect to any of you line operators, bro. But I just knew that I could outwork the shit out of you guys, man. I just knew you guys, dude. I used to see like the process tech, and that's my position now, process tech. I used to see them just running around doing everything, and now I do that. But that's how I got to where I'm at now, dude. I was gauging them way back then, Noble. I was watching them when I was packing on their lines, like, dude, these guys really This is my way out. This is my way out of the streets. This is my way out of the drugs. This is my way out of addiction. This is my way out, man. And here we are, man.
And that's what I told you. Well, not to you, but I mentioned this to you before. You remember how lately you've been like, man, I'm tired of this routine. I'm tired of working there. I'm tired of this and that. Just remember that, bro.
Yeah, I
Remember
do.
that story.
Yes, for
Remember
sure.
that guy who wanted
Yeah,
that job.
for sure.
Remember that guy who wanted that position. And remember how that guy would look at you today and be like, man, like when we were talking about Bad Bunny,
yeah.
handing it down, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
obviously, you know, you're not handing them a job, but you're like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
I stayed locked in.
Yeah.
I
man.
stayed out more than 15 years. You told yourself you wouldn't go to prison no more, and I made that. I'm still making that happen for you.
Yeah, bro. You're right. And I do. Why do you think I'm still there? every damn day, dude, I think about that bridge. I stayed under the bridge too on Logan and Western, bro. When I was freaking ripping up a muck in Bucktown for the many years. We talked about that a little bit, right? I think the first podcast we did.
Yeah.
We talked about how I went in
The
there
sign,
to buy that
yeah.
sign. Yeah. Yeah, I think about that all the time, Lobo, man. I was like, dude, when you feel like, man, screw this place and you don't want to be here and this and that, just remember, man, got to keep going. Keep going, guys. No matter what comes your way, keep going. Just remember, you're not in the position you used to be in. And that's what I tell myself all the time. That's the only reason that and the reason is that I got so many bills to pay and I'm freaking I got to work to pay my damn bills. Other than that, I'd be like, bah. But I'm looking for a way out. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll be gone because I'm not
Gotta
going to
make
be.
yourself opportunities. That's what we're doing, man.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You make your own luck. That's Rob Dyrdek's fucking slogan, man. Shout out Rob Dyrdek too, man. Ridiculousness all the way, man. Love that show. But yeah, create it for yourself, right? Well, now that you mention it, that's why dude. I go through that a lot, man. I have to give myself a pep talk, bro. Because I'm like days, especially when you're going through it. When I'm like this weekend, bro, we got slammed all weekend, bro. We got slammed all weekend. It's only me and one other guy. We run 10 lines, bro. It gets frustrating at times, man. But just like you said, remember where you were, bro. My old self right now, I owe it to him. I owe it to my old self, man. Just like you said. That was a good point, man. And I'll keep going here. It's just, dude, I'm human, right?
Right.
I'm human, bro. I get
100%.
overwhelmed, bro. I get stressed out. Bro. They throw so much on our plate, man, and the shit we got to deal with is like, well, yeah, that's what it's all about, right? You keep going. Things are not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows.
Never.
But it's all how you react when you're going through those moments.
You're not mad every day. You're not happy every day. You're not sad every day. You're not nothing. No emotion lasts for so long. Even love itself. There's in a relationship, you're not always gonna be mad. You're not always gonna be happy. Don't expect that even in a relationship. Like there's ups. That's what people say. There's ups and downs. There's mids. There's everything, bro. Like everybody fights. Everybody argues. It's not just all love. And if you see that on like Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is you're on, bro, you gotta always remember you're just seeing what they want you to see. I'm not gonna post me and my girl arguing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, nah, bro. But you know what that reminded me of right now too? That's why I kind of like stopped for a second. It was like when I told you before, we were recording ourselves benching the dumbbells, the 120s, and you were like, "Fuck, I couldn't do it." I'm like, he's like, "You recorded that?" I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes you gotta post your your losses too."
I got a half rep with it, right? That bitch landed
Gotta
right
post
back
your
on my
failures
chest. Everybody
sometimes.
that's listening right now, I did not get one rep with the 120s, bro. I think it was already burned out.
Yeah, we were pretty. Well, we were actually like doing back,
Yeah.
and Memo and George.
Oh
were
yeah,
doing
yeah,
chess,
yeah.
And
I
we
was
were
just fucking
done.
around.
We were
yeah.
done. That's when Crunch had just opened.
Yeah.
We were already there since what, like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And they got there at their shift like at 6:30. We joined them like at 8. No, like at 7:30. So we were already there like
Yeah.
what, 3 hours?
Yeah, man.
But we just decided to stay past our 3 hours because, as I said, we stayed 3 hours when we're like amped up. So we stayed and we stayed with them and we were like, "What are you guys hitting?" Chess. We got time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We did like a
Yeah.
whole back workout
Yeah,
or
we
something,
did a
right?
whole
And then we
back
just
workout.
started doing chest too. Yeah, I remember that, man, for sure. But I do remember that when you brought up them 120s. But you're right. You gotta, you
Post your
gotta,
failures
yeah, post
sometimes.
your failures. But if it's one thing I could suggest, leave your relationship and all that off of social media, man. It's never gonna be good. You know. I don't know, man. It's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, a lot of people, man. You see, I put stuff good. I put days. I really just put motivational stuff like that. But for the most part, well, man, I love, dude. I'm pretty much like this all the time, man. You know me, man.
Yeah.
Do I have moments but it's just a moment. I'll never have a bad day, bro. I'll have a bad couple hours, a bad couple, dude. I try to have that mindset of where, okay, what happened that made me like this? Okay, once you can master this and you can get up inside this brain, this head, the mental warfare that's going on every day. Hey, you're gonna be in a good position to succeed, man. I'm telling you, man. Because I've been hurt and I've been through so much shit, dude. It's like you become null and void to it, man. You become numb. Like, dude, I got ice in my blood, bro. You know what I mean? So it was like there's nothing that's really gonna happen there where I'm not gonna be able to make it through it, bro. Because I've literally stared the devil in his face, bro, and said, "Let's go." You know what I mean? Like it's just like you said, bro. Was that you or I forgot who it was? Every day I got the bad angel,
Mhm.
I got the good angel, bro. You know,
Yeah.
dude, you got that one right there that's saying every day, dude, let's go this way, let's go slide over here, or dude, and it's tempting. Am I gonna sit here and lie and say it's not tempting? It's tempting as fuck, bro. As crazy as it might sound, bro, when I was getting high and I was in drugs and I was doing all that, bro, it was like I was like it was a rush. Why, man? It was like a rush to me, just being all freaking in the hood, being all around everywhere. It was
You know
a
what they
rush
say?
to me,
You said
bro.
it was the alcohol and the drugs, right? You know that's why they call them spirits.
Yeah, there's bad
That's
spirits
crazy.
and there's good.
I just
You
learned
didn't know
like a
that?
month. No, bro.
Yeah,
It's like a religion thing, you know. Like they said that you would like drink, and then like basically every time you drink alcohol, they're called spirits because you're letting a spirit take control,
yes.
bro. That's
Did you? But did you know the
crazy.
different types?
Yeah,
The
sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're
brown
like
liquor,
joyful.
brown liquor, and dark liquor
Yeah,
is bad spirit, bro. Light liquor,
right.
the clear, is a good spirit. I don't know me
Yeah.
personally. If I would drink Hennessy or I drink some dark shit, bro, it's over with, bro. I want to fight, bro.
I'm trying to
I
think
want
of
to.
something like
I
that, you know?
want to. I want to fucking. I'm definitely gonna be getting high that night. That's one thing for sure. If whereas if I drink like anything I drink, I'm gonna want to go get high, bro. That's just how alcohol has the effect on me. That's why I don't drink. That's why I've been sober, bro. You know, but when I used to, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't control it. It would bring something out of me, dude, that I do not want to come out, bro. And
I know
it,
exactly what you
it
mean.
comes out of me, dude. Like I don't know if I start thinking about a lot of shit, dude. I'll think about shit that happened to me. I think about shit. What the fuck, man? I'm sorry, guys. It's telling me to drag this puzzle into place real quick on my TikTok live. I don't know why. Okay, probably just to see if I was still there. My bad, guys. Still here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, TikTok live. Yeah, we're just talking about liquor and the different effects it
Spirits.
has. like I said, man, when I drank, dude, that dark liquor is the bad spirit, bro. And honestly, I didn't know that either until a buddy at my work told me the spirits have different effects.
Yeah.
What about you, man? Dude, you haven't really been drinking lately, have you, man?
Yesterday I drank like a 6-pack.
Did you?
For the gym? Yeah.
Before the gym? Motherfucker, I had no idea. Dude, Lobo, bro. How do you do that, bro?
I don't know, man. Just something about like
drink a
there's always
6-pack
time-
before I went to the
there-
gym.
There's always time for a beer with the buddies, you know. But
That's hilarious,
yeah,
dude.
you know.
Yeah, so the different effects of alcohol, guys. What do you think? For me, I just stay away from it altogether, man. I feel great. I wake up. I don't feel like shit.
Bro, I don't know. Like when I learned that, when they shared that with me, I was like, bro, that's so crazy. Like it always
Who
used to-
showed it with you?
it's a-
Who's-
the same guys that I be talking to at work.
Okay.
So I drive for a living. I'm
yeah.
you know. And we
Yeah,
be on the
explain. Well, what do
headsets.
you do, Lobo? You drive for what? What company is it?
Trucking company.
Yeah,
know?
okay.
So we just deliver pallets and stuff like that. But I was on the phone with some of the guys from the other my buddy Eric's company. So I just be on the phone with them, and we just be having at it, you know, talking shit to each other
Yeah.
here once in a while, or just sharing stuff like that, like interesting
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
They the ones who told me about the Aztec stuff, and like
Yeah.
that was today's topic. But the spirits was like a month ago. But that one really got me. We were talking about that, man, and then we were talking about like spirits and God and stuff, which is another topic, you know.
Yeah.
It's all that could go on for like forever, bro. Because if I must say one thing right now is that as a youngster, when I was younger, I used to like be like think like nah, it's not even real, bro. Like science, obviously, blah blah blah. But now it's like, bro, if there's people out there that are trying so hard and doing these satanic rituals, and they're elites, and they have not that they know more than us, but they have more access to information than us,
Yeah.
and they're doing all this. You know, what makes you think there's no positive? Every positive has a negative.
Yeah. Hey, you're
There's
right.
no light without dark.
No.
Like, bro,
Unless you're in Alaska.
and if they're doing, and if they're doing,
they got 6
all
months out of the year
this-
is all dark, and then 6 months is all light, right, dude? Could you imagine?
Sheesh.
But yeah, back to what you were
But if they're
saying.
doing all this, bro, just for satanic rituals and all this demonic stuff, like, what makes you think there's no opposing team, no opposite? And that's my proof. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
And I had woken up to this maybe like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You know,
Yeah.
that's how I was like, man, God is real.
Dude, if I'm not living proof that God is real, dude, what is it? Look, do you guys want to know something else? And I'm going to talk a little bit about something too, but dude, I'm sorry to my TikTok viewers, man. You guys are coming on. I know it. I got no battery, dude. It's about to die. I got a lot of people watching right now. Hey, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to cut this TikTok live short, you guys. But, you know, check out the full video on YouTube and Facebook, guys. Thanks a lot. I'll go back live in a minute, okay? Peace. Damn, dude, I have people watching like a motherfucker. 175 people are watching right now.
Dang.
Yeah, look, dude. Damn, bro. But yeah. I got no phone. I got no battery, man. My shit's about to die. So we'll just stop this real quick. Send a little message. Back about God being real. Dude, Lobo, man, there's something you don't know about me either, bro. Like, dude, but, you know, it's because I know it's not who I am nowadays. That's why we don't bring it up. But, dude, I overdosed too, bro. I overdosed twice. I overdosed on fentanyl, man.
Sheesh.
Yep. I overdosed on fentanyl, man. One time right here on 63rd and Kedzie. I overdosed right there, bro, in a warehouse with some bum off the street, bro. Like,
He says so.
dude, I caught the guy
He didn't even
panhandle.
know. He didn't even
Dude,
know dude's
listen, I
name.
was so drunk, bro. His name was Padro. He panhandled. He's still over there. I see him all the time, bro. I give
Dang.
him a couple dollars here. He saved my life. Saved my life, bro. I fucking went in there with him. I was all fucked up, dude. This is years back. I was drunk as shit, bro. And I was going out and getting some cocaine and stuff, bro. And what I thought was cocaine, motherfucker gave me heroin, bro. But it was fucking fentanyl.
At least
And
he didn't fucking
dude,
give you nothing.
instantly, dude, because I've been clean. I was clean for years, bro, at the time, bro. So I went right away, put that shit in my system. I was down, bro. Next thing I know, all I remember, dude, is I woke up, bro. It was like 2 days later. Dude, I was literally passed out, but he saved my life with it. He went to ran, took the money out of my and didn't even steal my money, bro. I had like fucking $500 in my pocket, bro. And I was literally in a fucking abandoned warehouse, overdosed, bro. And they ran to freaking Walgreens. Him and another guy got the freaking
Epi shot.
the epi fucking pen,
Epi
bro.
pen.
Fucking, I forgot what it's called, bro. There's a name for it. Shot me up with it, bro, and I came back to life, and I couldn't move, bro. I just remember I passed out. It was a Friday night, and I didn't leave till Sunday night, bro. I didn't go to work all weekend, bro. I was fucked up back years back, Lobo, man. And yeah, man. The other time, bro, I don't know, man. It just is bad memories, man. But that shit happened to me too, man. That's why I want to talk about God being real. It's like literally, dude. And you guys might think I'm crazy. But I'm not fucking crazy. You guys want to hear something? Whenever I was in the hospital, man, the first time, and I was going through that, and it was just black, bro. I was out of it, dude. And I don't know if you guys ever OD'd on fentanyl, man. I hope you haven't, but if you have, you're just in a daze, especially when they shoot you up with that shit to bring you back to life, bro. All I heard was, "It's not your time, bro." Like, that's all I remember, and I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" Like, who else was that? But like God speaking to me, man, or something, dude.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I'm like changed my life around, bro. Because, bro, that shit scared the shit out of me, bro. Being on your deathbed,
Yeah.
dude, and it's true when they say like your shit flashes before your eyes, bro. Your life, dude, it's just like a camera roll. It's just like a big white light, like a camera roll. All type of shit you've been through in your life, bro. Just like, it's weird, bro. It's crazy. But then you just get that. There was a presence, Lobo, man. I can't express it. I can't explain it. The presence is so big and just so powerful, bro. You can't tell me it wasn't God, man. I don't know. It's just a miracle that I'm still here, man. That's why, dude, I got
How long have you been sober?
sober off of drugs. It's been years, man. Alcohol, it's been a year and a half.
Locked in, man. Locked in.
Hard drugs, cocaine, heroin, all that. It's been years. It's been a long time, dude. I never used to be able used to be going to the county dope sick, bro, shitting on myself. You know, you're in the cell, bro. You're throwing, bro. Do not want to go back to that position ever. And it's just one day at a time. You know what? Sometimes, Lobo, it's 1 minute at a time for me, bro. Sometimes it's 10 seconds at a time. Man, bro, it's that serious, man. Addiction is serious as fuck, dude. And for all you people out there that think addiction is not a disease, it's a disease just as well as cancer's a disease, man. Look, people have different opinions on that. We'll talk about that one of these days, Lobo, man. But I don't want to keep, you know, touch too much on it. But yeah, that's how I know when we sit here and we talk about God and is God real? Is God, my
What would
personal belief? God is real, man. Because how the hell did I come back from where I was in my life, man? Because people don't, dude. People that were in a position I was in, man, full blown drug addict, bro. They don't. That ain't right.
Bro.
Yeah. Oh, is that right? Is it 9:30?
Yeah, it's right.
Damn, bro. You got that camera going. Good, Lobo. Good job, bro.
All you gotta do is try.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is try.
You got that camera going good now, bro. We got a good episode in tonight. Good convo.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We'll run into another bug later and we'll fix that too.
Yeah, we'll fix that too. Things are just gonna keep getting better, man.
We'll learn how to
You
mess
know,
with
it's
this,
just like
we'll learn
every
how to
day
do-
you wake up and you get
Yep.
better, 1% better every day. You know that saying, right? 1% better every day. Yeah.
Not many people try. That's another. Not many people try. And you gotta. Only you really know when you would try. Only you really know.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is try, bro.
Or just do
80% of people don't even try.
Yeah.
Don't even show effort.
What if everything
They're
that you
just doing
yeah.
it, right? You
What if
just do it? All right, that's a start. But now try.
What if everything you expect to happen actually will happen? Instead of looking at the negative, you know, what if everything you expect that's gonna happen if you want to chase your goal? What if it happens? And it's just like I don't know if I told you, right? Stay small enough, long enough, and you'll be big enough soon enough, bro. I heard that saying the other day, and I was like, damn, that shit caught me. It's basically like, dude, just keep going, keep doing it. What did I Show Speed say?
Oh, you shared this with me. He said,
I had that.
I was just live streaming every day.
Yeah, I had that
I only
one
had
viewer.
one viewer.
Yeah. Then I had next week I had 5 viewers. Then the next week and I just kept going. It's the same thing, man. You just keep going, man. No matter what the circumstances are, no matter the pain you've been through, use it. Use it as a shield, man. Use it as energy, man, to be better, right? Yeah, man. I'm kind of salty, man. My phone ran out of battery, dude. We were doing all right on TikTok Live.
Yeah. What kind of charger is it?
Yeah, I got my charger right there out there, but whatever. We'll go live again, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? I don't know, man. What is your take on it, man? I know you believe in God, man. I know you're a Christian, right, or Catholic, right?
Yeah, Catholic. I don't even go to church, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Honestly, church is good. I haven't been in a while. My sister is an avid church goer. She goes every Sunday. She's big on church. But I feel like dude. I'm in a conscious contact with God every day of my life. And for that reason, dude, you know what? The power of prayer, too, guys. Believe in the power of prayer. Dude, I pray so much, Lobo, man. And I feel like just it helps me so much, man, because I'm in a conscious contact with my higher power of my understanding. And it helps me, dude. And if you guys don't think it, just try it out. Get on your knees and pray. Pray before you go to sleep. Pray after you wake up. Man. And don't ask. Give thanks.
That's what I do.
Give thanks a lot of time. It's okay to shoot out a little, hey, God, help me with this. Help me with that. But, dude,
I try to
you know,
refrain so bad.
bro, be thankful.
It's the first thing I think of, like, I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Dude, that's how I am. That's what I do now.
I don't pray every day. I don't pray every night. I don't pray every other day. But when I do, man, I just keep in mind to be thankful.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I mean, dude, I thank God every day, man, for the position I'm in. I thank God for getting my ass slammed all night at work. I thank God for that, bro, because, dude, I have a job. You know, fuck, man, I'm responsible, dude. I pay bills. I pay a mortgage. I have people that like to be around me nowadays, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Bro, thank God for that. You gonna tell me God's not real? You think it was just me that changed my life? Yeah, I changed my life. I put in the work, but who guided me, man? God. And you know,
that's why He rewarded you, bro. God,
every
God
time
likes hard workers,
dude. Yeah, you could pray and all that to God, but you got to put in the work. God don't work unless you do.
He'll give you the opportunities. You want money? He'll give you opportunities
Yes.
to make money.
God don't work unless you do, bro. You could pray, you could do it, but if you're just gonna sit around and wait for everything to happen for you, bro, it's not gonna happen. But if you put in that work and you're praying and you're doing all that, you're gonna get everything you wanted, bro. Truthfully, honestly, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and I know I always want more, and I'm like, oh man, we gotta do more. We gotta do more. Dude, it's just like you said, sit your stupid ass back and look at what you got, man, from where you came from, dude. You know, sit your stupid ass down and just look, dude. You got a whole house, you got a whole everything, bro. You got a whole big ass.
Self-analyze,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Just stop, reflect,
But yeah.
see what you're doing wrong. See, kind of like how he did earlier, bro. Even he didn't even notice, but he was like, maybe I'm just being negative. Maybe that guy wasn't looking at us like
Yeah.
that, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Like he stopped for a minute and he looked at it, but then I was telling him, nah, he kind of was. I ain't gonna lie.
So you do agree with me then?
Yeah, it was later on.
Later
I gave him his opportunity and he blew it, man.
Yeah. You gave the man opportunity because I could read people over, man. I've been, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I got the fucking R off of him too. You know, I
Yeah.
felt his energy.
But
and I was like,
you're just, hey, I'm different.
like,
I
no.
know where you're
I was
going
like,
with
"Ah,
it. That's why I rode with you, bro, because you're my guy. I'm gonna ride with you, you know. Well, yeah, that's just what I'm saying. But if you didn't listen to that story I told you, you tell me God's not real, then I don't know what your problem is, man. You know, I mean, at least there's something greater than myself out there. I know that because I didn't do all this by myself, bro. I was literally in the gutter. Literally, I should have either died from an overdose or I should have been in prison my whole life, bro, from doing stupid shit. That was my two options, and I made it out of it, bro. People don't make it out of that cycle, dude. People are dying left and right, especially with all this fentanyl that's flooding over here, bro. Dude, people are dying left and right, man. They're dying left and right, and there's something that we need to talk about, man, because it's a fucking pandemic, dude. You know. Well, yeah, that's my take on God. God is very real in my life.
he's real, bro. I told you guys, I had my proof, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
That's the only proof I needed.
What are some things that happened in your life, Lobo, man, where you were like, dude, thanks a lot. I know that was you. Anything you could think of off the top? How about your kids, bro?
I don't know. Recently, the hardest obstacle was my dad being sick. I remember that.
Was that someone knocking on my door?
I think so.
Nah.
It's the feds, bro. They heard
Oh,
us.
yeah, that probably was. Hold on a minute.
All right. There's no pause, bro.
Do you want to stop it, man?
That's gonna
Hey.
stop the whole recording.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it with them. I don't
All right.
know.
I'll be right back.
Or
Go ahead, just talk. Keep talking, bro. I forgot my son's coming over to grab some shit. Go on, Lobo.
how do I stop? For real? It's one of those things where I told you guys I have to learn. Dang, I don't know. They don't have a option off the bat. I know if I hit stop recording, it's gonna stop completely. Not that much. Just found out how to do it too.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not in. I'm not plugged in.
What do you mean?
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to step out for 1 second. Oh yeah, what were you talking about? I was
I
going.
think the hardest obstacle was like,
Man.
My dad during COVID, he had this one cough, man. Um, he had a cough going on for a couple months, and he was telling himself, man, like it was one of those like inner demon, like he was battling something, man. He was fighting his demons, man. He was like, if I don't lose this cough by the 24th, by Thanksgiving, he's like, I'm gonna forget about the cough. And what you mean? He's like, I'm gonna drink it away. I'm gonna just burn it. I was like,
Alcohol?
yeah. I was like, no, I have nothing to say. So
Is your dad an
then,
average drinker?
yeah. So
Avid drinker, I mean, not average.
he's not
You're like, hell no, he ain't average. He's a fucking pro.
a nah, he's not a in my eyes, he's not an alcoholic, bro. But
Well, what do you consider
But-
to be an alcoholic, Lobo?
like
Because
drinking
we could talk about this a little bit.
like drinking every fucking day, abusing. Well, he did abuse it that day, you know. But or maybe it's just
Because, you
maybe
know,
bias or
because
some shit. But
because
maybe I don't want to see him that way. But
yeah,
you know,
I mean,
it is
obviously.
what it is, bro. You know, but he drank it away, bro. He drank it away. He burnt his kidney.
The cough?
They died. Yeah, he burnt his kidney, bro. Uh, he had COVID. I remember going to the living room, and he's old school, bro. He's really hard headed, a lot of pride, um, manly pride, you know. Uh, I was like, "Hey, you good?" He's like, "Yeah, just leave me alone." All right, left him alone. Next day after Thanksgiving, then my mom walks over there. She's like, "Hey, you gonna get up or what?" He was laying down on the floor. He fell asleep on the floor. He knocked out, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay right here." Right? She's like, all right, cool. 8 p.m. hit the next day, bro. She's like, "Hey, you planning to get up or what?" She got mad already.
So
you know?
by this time, it's like
she
a whole
Latina,
day,
bro.
right? That went by? A whole 24 hours?
Yeah. And he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay right here." And my mom, she yelled, "Angel, go pick him up." I went over there. I tried to move him. He screamed. He screamed in pain. I was like, "Oh,
That's why he didn't want to
I'm
move.
like, like what?" And he's like, "I'm like, what's wrong?" "No, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone." Bro, I tried to like move him, and he was screaming. So my first thing is, I need to warm up. So I start grabbing his legs. I warmed him up, like, like
Yeah.
just
Getting his
going
blood
like
flowing
this.
or whatever. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Doing that. Then, like I was like grabbing him. I was picking him up like that, working on his abs. No, I was like, all right, he's warmed up. I sat him up. He sat up, but he was screaming in pain, bro. Next thing I knew, bro, his eyes started turning back. His eyes started
Rolling
turning
back in his head?
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, his eyes started going,
Damn, bro.
bro. Like, I didn't know what to do, bro.
Going to seizure or what?
He was having mini seizures, but I was, bro. I was like, I don't know. I was in shock, bro. I don't.
Obviously.
Yeah, bro.
It's
I
your
didn't know what
father,
to do.
dude.
I didn't know what. I called the first person I knew. I called my cousin, bro. I called my cousin. He pulled up. He yelled at me, bro. He was like, "Bro, why'd you call me?" I'm like, "Bro, you're the only person." He's like, "Bro, you should have called the ambulance." I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
you
bro.
freaked
Like
out,
I
bro.
couldn't
Yeah.
think, bro.
Yeah, I
just
know.
I needed somebody to
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
come and fucking tell me how to think straight. Like, you know?
Absolutely.
Everybody in the household was looking at me like, "What do we do? What do we do?"
Yeah.
And so
You should have called the ambulance, but still,
yeah, bro.
you did what you thought you needed to do. You
Yeah, we
needed
called
some
the ambulance.
support.
He was there.
Damn.
He was intubated. That's what we call it.
Okay.
Past 3 months. They said what is that, like the blood vessels in the little circles in your blood,
Yeah.
bloodstream?
Blood cells.
Blood cells. They said the blood cells were less than half.
Fuck, bro.
They were less than half. His kidney was burned. They weren't working. He wasn't breathing on his own. Bro, they were saying he was gonna die. They had no hope for him.
And what happened?
So then 3 months and a half passed per se. Keep in mind, you're only supposed to be on the ventilator on the tubes 3 months max. That's what they were saying, right? So they went over the limit and they said, we removed the tubes and he couldn't breathe on his own. And you couldn't even see him, bro. You couldn't visit him. You couldn't see him, nothing, bro. We didn't hear nothing from him. And we were just off of hopes and dreams, bro, praying every day. And there was this one time where they managed to like FaceTime us, I guess you can say. And he talked to us. And well, I'm skipping ahead. But they removed the tubes. They removed the tubes and they put them back. And they called us, hey, he wasn't able to breathe on his own. I'm like, all right. It's like, all right, we're gonna remove him. That was on a Friday. We're gonna remove him Monday. If he's not able to breathe on his own, we're gonna make a hole in his neck. Bro, and if there's one thing I know about my dad, bro, my dad was really hard on me. My dad, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, bro. I love it. It's made me who I am today. That's why I look at things differently.
He did something right, bro, with you
Yeah,
because you're so young, bro, and you got your mind on straight. So your upbringing was, I feel like it was good.
yeah, he was really
A
strict,
little
really
dis, a
old
little
school, bro.
discipline probably here and there. I mean, I know how Mexican families are, man.
Yeah, but they're like, it broke me down, bro. I was like, when I
To-
was a kid, bro, I was
to
a kid.
see
I was
him
like
like
10.
that?
Like there's a lot of backstory of why I overthought, why I would like. I didn't have time to cry either. I didn't have time to like none of that, bro. I had to just get up and go because I knew my dad had like I want to say like groomed me into like he always since I was like 10, I was the one paying the bills. Since I was like 8, I was the one paying the bills. He gave me the credit cards. He gave me the bills. Pay them. This is and that.
Learning you,
He taught me how
teaching
to
you how to be responsible, right?
teaching me how to move the money. And this is what he
Okay.
would tell me. He would tell
Okay.
me, "There's gonna be a day where I leave. There's gonna be a day where I'm not here. There's gonna be a day where you're gonna be the oldest and you're gonna have to pay it, and I need you to do this." He's like, "All I hope is that I make it for your to the point where your sister's 15. After that, I'm gone. I might be gone." And bro, that came into mind. Another thing came into mind. He used to be like when he was like sentimental or whatever you want to say, like vulnerable. He'll tell me he'll be like, if you're ever he was scared of death a lot. A lot of people aren't ready to die, and he loved his life, so he was never ready to die. So he would tell me, if you ever see me like living off a machine, I want you to go and disconnect it. Bro, and he was living off of a machine, bro. You know
So-
what thoughts were going through my
Yeah.
head,
So
bro?
what was the decision,
And-
man?
And then after that, bro, there's one another thing about my dad. It's like my dad was like a pretty boy. I don't know what you call that in English. Like
I know what you're saying.
in
Yeah,
Spanish,
pretty
they
boy.
say-
That's what you call it.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like he was really like self-aware, and he always,
Yeah.
bro. He used to fucking go,
Self-conscious.
yeah, self-conscious. He would go in the mirror, bro. This is what we do.
Hmm.
He'd go in the mirror, and we would go to like a party. He'd start combing his hair back, whatever, right? And then before it, I'll go and I'll look at him, and he'll just be like, I'll be like,
Yeah.
"That's the thing I
Like
heard."
look, like
know,
hey, I look so
He's like,
good.
when
yeah.
you ever see somebody look this good, I just laugh.
That's
bro.
awesome,
Like,
bro.
You got me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you got me.
Yeah.
But that was always him, bro. And the first thing I thought about, bro,
Yeah.
is one, he told me to disconnect it. Two,
Bro.
bro, he'd hate to have that there. I'd hate to have
At
that
this
there.
time, at this point, he's
Bro.
unconscious though, right? When he's going through
Yeah.
all this.
So in less than 2 days, bro, they took out the tube and disconnected it.
Yeah.
They called us. Hey, he's good to go. He made it. He was able to breathe on his own. We're like, what? Like, yeah, he's good. Now, bro, he made it so far, bro. I could keep going on and on, but he made it. He made it through so many things, and for the doctors to say like, nah, that's where he got to. Bro. Right now he can't walk, and he has like I want to say dementia or Alzheimer's. Like he remembers stuff,
forgets
but he loses. He
shit.
gets lost in time.
Okay.
So the first time he ever saw me, he recognized who I was, but he thought I was him. He looked at me and he's like, "Hey, I'm like, not me, be me." I was like, "Who am I?" And he's like, "You're Alfredo." I'm like, "What you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, you're Alfredo." He looked at my sister and he was like, "You're Patricia." He thought I was him, and he thought my sister was his sister.
Yeah.
He was just like,
That's crazy. Damn.
I'm a spitting image of him.
So what about now?
So,
How is he doing?
Right now,
man?
he sees me, bro.
You brought him
bro,
out with you.
yo,
You told me, right, for Christmas, a surprise, or
Yeah,
was that
yeah.
Thanksgiving when you did
That
that?
was Christmas. I made everybody come over last minute.
That's awesome, man.
I had everybody say, why you? I never gathered nobody, and they were like, why you inviting them, bro? I never know. As soon as they walk through the door, all they see is my dad sitting on the couch, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Bro, why didn't you tell us to come earlier? Like we would have been spending the whole day here, this and that." I was like, "Bro, I just went to go get him," and I went to go get him, and I cut hair, bro. So well, not just I did cut hair for a while, but now I just cut like just myself,
Yeah.
my dad, my brother, and that's it. But bro, I faded him up, gave him a towel bath, whatever you want to say, and
It's awesome, man.
bro, got
So,
him dressed, got him a whole outfit, bro, got him ready, and make him look presentable.
so he's
That took a
doing way
while.
better now, right? At least, or is he still on a decline?
But he's better from where he was initially, but he hit a certain like I want to say milestone, and that's where he's been ever since.
Plateau.
Yeah.
Is he not drinking though? Right?
Now he's in a retirement home. He's in a rehabilitation home.
Yeah. So what's the plan moving forward with that? And we talk about God, right? So what do you think, bro? It's a miracle, isn't it, man?
Yeah, bro. Like
You could. What do you think? You could have pulled that plug on him, man, because that's initially he said you never would have wanted that, right?
it
And
was
something must have came
hard,
over
bro.
you, and you're like, yeah, dude, that's your dad, bro. That's the
I
man you
was
looked
like,
up to
I
your
was
whole
hella
life,
too,
right?
though, so it was like everything, every fear he ever had. That's another thing, bro. That's another thing. Look, one of his biggest fears, or like his biggest like thing he hated to think about, was like that one day he would get old and he would end up in a retirement home because we didn't love him enough and we were just abandoning him there.
Pause it,
So
Lobo. Control Shift Alt P. It's not working. Man, I gotta go outside real quick, man. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
I don't know if it's paused. Yeah, but man, I really firmly believe that God is real. I might not do much, might not go and I may not go to church, may not pray every day, may not. But every time there's a chance where I'm nearby, try to stop by. Some of you guys might see it, post it on my story or something. Little, little prayer with a little prayer in it, just to share the emotions. What's up, bro? How you been? Yeah, when you gonna come out the podcast? Oh, solo habla español. Yeah, there's the son come by, visit, but I think we might call this, the end of the episode. I don't know if it's even still recording. To be honest with you, I don't even have a recording time, nothing. Oh, it still says start streaming, start virtual camera. Control shift. I don't know if this is recording, guys, but I think we might call this the end of the stream. Appreciate you guys coming on. I feel like we did it pretty good today. It was a longer podcast than usual. The first time we got the camera to record longer. I had a lot of topics, lot to talk about. If you guys ever want to, if any of you guys ever want to come out and talk, got something to share, just want to, poke at our brains, at each other's brains a little bit, motivate each other. I don't know. You might motivate whoever's watching, bro. We're here. Reach out to Adam. Reach out to me. And we'll set something up. Well, we'll call this the end of episode 4. And looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Maybe like 3-4 days. All right, guys. Have a good night.